Is there a maintenance system available to the industry that combines ease of use with advanced technology to maintain and restore polished concrete floors? Well, there is. And today on this demo experience, we're going to provide you with an inside look at what you need right now to up your floor maintenance game. Today, I'm pleased to welcome a guest, Greg Cabot, the Sales and Marketing Manager at Ameripolish. Greg, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So let's get started with this. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about Ameripolish and the innovation you're going to introduce to us today?
Sure. So a little bit about Ameripolish. We've been the air quotes polished concrete experts since 2005 was the inception of the company. We introduced penetrating dye to the concrete flooring industry. Since then, we've built a complete system of densification, stain protection, stain treatments, curing agents, you name it. Everything that kind of is associated with polishing concrete has been introduced for a full Ameripolish system. Everything manufactured here in Arkansas, and that includes a maintenance system that is a huge, not only complement, but I think a critical part of the life cycle of concrete.
And now tell us what's new with your company. What do you have to offer today?
Sure. Alongside of what we talked about last time was the maintenance system, which I think is still a critical piece of what we're going to talk about today because not enough people know about it. But also there's this gap between the polished concrete contractor installer and the maintenance provider. And what we've been working to do is try to bridge that gap. And so we have what we call the smart floor refinement system. It marries up well with the smart floor maintenance system, but it kind of bridges that gap and allows for both polish contractors and building service contractors to utilize what we call a refresh system that introduces these abrasives that can bring a floor that has otherwise been kind of rendered as a repolish. This short three-step process to refresh the floor and bring it over to a maintenance cycle. And so there's different versions of that I think I can get into as we get into the questions, but that's really the innovative thing that we've done.
Okay, so my most important question, I think, is what's different about what you offer the industry compared to your competition? And you can talk about some of those benefits if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. What we do differently is, on the maintenance pad side is really the construction of the pad. You're not going to see anything like what we do here at Ameripolish. As far as a lot of competitor systems will have the diamond impregnated pad systems are sprayed onto the pad, and it kind of just looks like a lofty non-woven. If you look at our pad, it's a lofty non-woven pad, and it has diamond puck inserts in it. Those abrasives are made here in Arkansas, which I think is unique with the exception of one other competitor company in the industry. So we make everything here. We put those what we call composite resin abrasives into the non-woven pad. And while you're cleaning the floor, it hones and polishes and continues to maintain that sheen, which is the unique portion of it. Because the pad and the abrasive are held differently, it rides the contours of the floor. Concrete may look flat to someone who's unaware, but it's a very wavy surface. So we're riding the waves of that and polishing in the lows and the highs. I say polishing, but the maintenance is really doing it and kind of maintaining that sheen that we desire. On the gap that I was referring to earlier with the what we consider to be more of the installation abrasives, those pads, the uniqueness there is the speed and the steps associated with how fast we can do this, and they can be equipped on any machine. So we're not exclusive to any brand of polisher. There's a variety of machines that the abrasives can be put on, and then the speed at which they're run is very unique and time saving as far as labor and cost go there. So,
Yeah, that's cool. You spoke of a floor being uneven. I think we've all seen puddles on a flat surface, and
yes,
there's a reason why there are puddles.
exactly. Yeah.
So talk about some of the main features that you're proud of that you can share with us today.
Sure. I know I mentioned a few earlier, but one of the unique things that we do, and I don't think that it's not done industry wide, but I think we've done a really great job of it, is on our maintenance pads. We have a color coding system in it that from a side view, you can see a stripe. For example, our blue daily maintenance pad has a blue stripe through it. It's a white pad, blue stripe through the middle. It's great as an identifier from a side view, so you don't have to bend over, take the pad off the machine to see, hey, what am I running? So you can identify from a long shot side view, okay, they've got the right pad on, but it doubles as a wear indicator. So once the pucks that I mentioned and the pad has worn out, that blue stripe is going to start to show through the bottom of the pad. This is great because the operator doesn't need to have an expertise of knowing when their pad is run out. At the end of their shift, they can check it and say, oh, blue stripes, I can throw this out and put a new one on. It's great for whether it's the building owner who's paying for the pads or the building service contractor themselves to know they're getting the absolute most out of the abrasives that are in that system. They're getting everything that they paid for, and they're not going too far where they're going to damage the floor. It's just a great solution for all parties involved. On the refinement side, it's the ability and flexibility of the lower grits that we have that they can, you don't necessarily have to start. We have 5 steps. You don't have to start all the way at the bottom. The refreshing, you can jump halfway. If you look at a floor and say, no, it's not really that bad, but we want to get it done quickly, you can go in at the, let's just say we have double zeros, zeros, ones, twos, and threes. If you want to start at the ones and just run 1, 2, 3 to refresh the floor, that's something you can do there, and saving on time and money, obviously, for paying for the abrasive. So there's a lot of unique features, and those are just a couple highlights.
I guess I asked the question wrong. I should have asked you, what don't you guys have in this product? That would have been an easier answer.
Would have been a sure answer. Yeah.
Very good. Let's talk about developing this innovation, the research that went into it, the pain points you analyzed in the industry that you helped solve. Can you talk about that?
Sure. Well, I definitely can talk about that on both sides of the business. For maintenance, we worked with a large retailer who kind of shared some of the pain points that they were having, which was always ease of use because of it's a high turnover role. Oftentimes these are roles that are in overnight situations. So you need to make it as easy as possible for those operators. So, knowing which side goes towards the floor, which pads belong on the machine, and the steps that we have is really a 2-step system for maintenance. It's the orange restoration pad and the blue daily maintenance. And some of the videos that might be playing as we're kind of having this conversation are representing that system. And with the orange and blue, it's a 6 weeks of orange and 6 weeks of blue to restore your floor. That was brought up out of the situation of floors that have been improperly maintained or not maintained at all kind of need those steps. So we want to just make it as simple and easy as possible, having the wear indicator, the proper abrasives, and everything that everyone needs without causing damage to the machine, the floor, or requiring an expertise of labor. So those are kind of all the things that we focused on.
So besides what you've described, is there anything else that really excites you about this product? What it's going to do?
I think it can really change the overall aesthetic of concrete floors in general. I think there's a lot of buildings out there that we've all walked into, and everyone thinks, oh, it's concrete, it can't be this beautiful aesthetic. It absolutely can be, and it's very easy. And I think there's somewhat of an intimidation with concrete flooring because it's not treated the same. It's not a strip and wax scenario. It's not a topical product scenario, such as the like of LVT or a VCT and other floorings like terrazzo. And actually, this system can double as an answer for some of the maintenance issues on terrazzo as well. So that's a feature I didn't mention yet, and oftentimes I forget about it, but it's something we're kind of in the process of not only discovering but implementing more widely. And so that's the exciting part to me, is that it's in my opinion underutilized. And so the more we can do to raise awareness that people can do this, and it's very easy to get into, and you wouldn't believe the reaction that folks have after the 90-day trials or just implementing the system and realizing not only is this easy, but now I have this beautiful substrate that I thought was just going to be a dull piece of concrete forever.
Very good. So you've talked about why people should use the product, why it's going to make a difference in the industry. Could you pare it down to just a sentence or two? If someone were to ask you, why should I use Ameripolish's products? What would you say?
Sure, I have a 3-pronged answer for that. It's better, it's easier, and it's cost effective.
I call that simple, Greg.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, let's wrap it up with this. For those watching this program, they want to learn more. They want to find your products and use them. Where can they get that information?
They could easily reach out to myself. I can direct them. Our website is also a great resource. You can see all the vendors online. We've also recently opened up our online store, so you can see some of our participating vendors are all open for business on there, and that's really the easiest point. But if you're interested in getting a product demo, please reach out. We also offer the 90-day trial for free of charge. So we'll provide you with the pads needed to maintain your floor for 90 days, just so that we can show you what we can do.
Fantastic. Thanks, Greg, for your time today.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.